What's up, my peeps? It is Saturday, March 2nd. I was going to take a zero today, but the weather's so good, man, I had to come back out here. So today, I'm doing what's called slack packing. That means I don't have a backpack on. I got the bare necessities. I gotta tell you, this is pretty good. I lost 10 pounds and I don't have my 30-pound pack on. Woo! Let me tell you, these mountains seem a whole lot easier with 40 less pounds on my back. So I'm hiking today. I really need a zero day. I need to rest, but there's some bad weather coming, and tomorrow's Sunday. It's gonna rain like a cow peeing on a flat rock tomorrow, and that's because a cold front's coming through, and then it's gonna be pretty low temperatures at night, and I don't really have the gear to deal with temperatures in the teens, so I'm gonna have to hole up at a shelter. I mean, at a hostel. I got a 20-degree bag, and what that means is at 20 degrees, assuming your bag or your quilt is perfectly dry, you'll survive. You will survive the night. You might not be very comfortable, but you will survive. So, since I'm not really equipped for the teens, got some rocks here, I'm gonna have to go to a hostel, and the hostel I'm going to is called the HOME hostel. It's about 300 miles away. Takes a special kind of shuttle driver to get you there, a real tolerant one. This is probably the nicest day I've had so far. That's why I'm not taking a zero today, because it's just too nice. But all hell's fixing to break loose on the weather front come tomorrow, and that's just how it is in the South. I used to live in Atlanta, and I think a lot of people that live there will remember this, but about 1991 or 92, Atlanta got one of the worst blizzards ever in March. And the day before the blizzard, it was like this. It was a beautiful day. I remember thinking, there's no way we're getting a blizzard tomorrow. But when Mama John locked me out of the car when she went in to get something from somebody's apartment, and I had to sit out there for 5 minutes in the wind and the cold and the snow. I mean, it was cold. I remember that. Papa John don't forget. So I'm really struggling with going to the HOME hostel, but I have a few things I have to take care of. I'm having technical difficulties with my Pixel 3 smartphone, and I haven't had a cell phone since the 90s, back when people actually used to talk on them a lot. So I got this Pixel 3, and I don't know if any of the rest of you have had this problem, but apparently it's got a little pin that has a problem, and it makes your earbuds just start working on their own. They got a mind of their own. The volume will go all the way to max, and then go all the way to the bottom, and then it'll just start popping up on your screen, and you can't use the video editor. It's causing me a lot of problems, so I'm gonna go to the Verizon store to see if I can't get that fixed. But I lived 20 years without a smartphone, and I gotta tell you, I kind of liked it. But I do appreciate the way, especially if you're doing a trail like this, you have to have communication with the outside world. That Gut Hooks app has helped me out tremendously. It lets you know where you are on the trail and where your next water source is, where your next stop is. Very helpful. And I'm more than happy to share the trail experience with my friends back home who said, man, that's on my bucket list. I'd love to see the trail. So I'm sharing it with those people. I don't know if y'all can read that. I think that middle word's supposed to be lick. Bunch of comedians out of work in Hollywood and somebody's out here trying to be funny. I get thirsty every time I walk by one of these streams and I hear the water. This water, I don't know what's going on, but it tastes great. I'm thirsty. I don't know if y'all can see the mountains there, but this is why you hike in the wintertime, because you can see this. A month from now, I don't know that you'll be able to see this because there's a lot of trees here, but man, gotta love America. Alright guys, I really needed a zero today, but man, it was just too nice. My body was telling me I need a zero, but I compromised. I slack packed, did about 6 miles, but my body's saying I need a zero. My shin's starting to talk to me, my right glute, my left knee, my right shoulder, my right wrist, my neck. Other than that though, I feel pretty good. So I'll take a zero, let Mother Nature do her thing. And when we come back, it's going to be O-N-E, own. We're going to go through the Smokies and go over Klingman's Dome, the highest point on the Appalachian Trail. We'll get it done. Across a creek, I start salivating. Thirsty time. Okay, now I'm really thirsty.
I've been misled, and I've been afraid, hit in the head, left for dead.